Hello, your messenger here as always. So the Lord gave me a dream. It was on the 25th of December, Christmas Day. So as I always say that sometimes I struggle to record this video when I try to upload, like the enemy is fighting me. I don't know why. But here is the message. The Lord gave me a dream where he showed me how the enemy has released the spirit of madness that shall enter into people just like that, out of nowhere. Sometimes you will get into this space, you find something that start to enter your head, is mess up your head, and you'll go crazy, or some situation that will happen in your life that will make you go crazy. And the Lord was like, this is what is going to happen. Okay, let me give you the dream that the Lord showed me how it happened to me. So there was some sort of event, and I was supposed to to go to this event, and I was the last one, because when I get to this event, my family members were there, like everyone was there. It was in this hall. It was a nice setup and everything. I could see some of my family members were already preparing the food and everything there. The moment I entered into that space and I wanted to sit down, I sat down, and then something came over my head, like I could see the crown of bees coming on top of my head, like they made a crown, those bees, and they were making a lot of noise, and I began to like, oh, what's happening to me, I was going crazy, and I quickly ran out of that hall and went out. I'm like, oh Lord, what's happening to me? And the Lord was like, this is the spirit of madness, you're going crazy. I'm like, what's happening? And God was like, this is what the enemy has released, the spirit of madness to people. This is how the spirit is going to enter into people. Sometimes you go to a workplace, this is what is going to happen. Something will enter into you and you start to go crazy. You won't know what happened to you. And God was like, warn people, this is what is going to happen. Sometimes the situation will happen out of your household and you'll go crazy. It will make you go crazy. You won't know what happened. And God was like, tell people, warn people, they need to pray. They need to be grounded in the word, because when you are grounded in the word, you will be able to pray yourself out of this madness that the enemy has released to you, to us. So God was like, warn people, this is how people are going to go crazy. People are going to go mad because of the things that will be happening here. But the things that will be happening, it's all the plans of the enemy. You know how the enemy orchestrates everything that is happening around the world. You can see what is happening. So even when it comes to us, is after our mental health. So this is what is going to happen. So God was like, warn people, they need to be grounded in the word. They need to stay in prayer, because that's how it's going to help you fight the spirit of madness, the spirit of going crazy, out of nowhere. Sometimes it will happen at your workplace. Sometimes when you fight with your husband, something will enter you, something out of nowhere will enter you, and you start to go crazy. Some will survive, some won't survive. Some will even hang themselves. That's how it's going to happen. So the Lord was like, warn people. People need to pray. People need to be grounded with the word. That's why it's going to help you, because the enemy has unleashed the spirit of madness into people, because now the enemy is after our mental health. So feel free to take it up on the Lord and ask him about this message. Pray and ask him about this message. What I can tell you is that pray for yourself, pray for your family, pray for your husband, your children, so this spirit won't affect them, because the enemy is after our mental health, and he's scanning. I'm telling you, he's scanning. That's how the enemy is. So the Lord say, tell people, warn people, this is what is going to happen. So that's the message. Amen.